What's up guys, Matt from the Football Boots team, and today we're going to be doing the Powerball Challenge to find out what really is the most powerful football boot on the market. Now we've got Adidas's MyCoach Smart Ball to help us, but also all these different kinds of football boots. We've got some classic power team boots, some lightweight boots, some scaled down boots, and also some fake football boots as well. So it doesn't really matter what you wear on your feet in terms of getting power on the ball. Let's find out in today's video. So let's take a close look at the boots that I'll be wearing today. So the way this challenge is going to work, I'm going to get 3 attempts to strike this Powerball as hard as I can, and from those 3 attempts of each pair of boots, I'm going to take the most powerful, and that then goes onto the leaderboard, the most powerful at the top and then the weakest at the bottom. Now what I'm predicting from the whole challenge is that the Total 90 lasers, they're going to be very high up, and then I'm probably going to go with the Hyven and Phantom 3 lows, and also the Predator LZs very high up as well, and then maybe the Evo Speed SLs near the bottom. But let us know what you predict in the comment section below, and then at the end of the video you can see how well you did compared to me. So the way it works is we're on the Adidas Smart Ball app. When you're ready to kick the ball, you press that button in the middle. The ref then gives you a little whistle. You run over to the dead ball and strike it as hard as you can. After that, the app and the ball, it works together a couple of seconds, and then it works out how fast you kick it in miles per hour or kilometers per hour. Now we're going to be working in miles per hour today, and we're going to be taking the best one out of our 3 attempts and then putting it into the leaderboard. But let's lace up into our first pair of boots. All right, so let's go. Boot number 1, the A17.1 Prime Knit. Got to press the little button. Now I'm ready. The first one of the day. So our first one was 67 miles an hour. So this time I'm going to try and strike it a little bit harder with my next 2 attempts. This time I got 76 miles an hour. One more attempt with the Ace Prime Knit. I'm going to try and kick it as hard as I can this time. So again, I got 76 miles an hour. So the Adidas A17.1 Prime Knit gets a high score of 76 miles per hour. Let's get into the next boot. Next up, the Under Armour Clutch Fit 3.0, and I've got high hopes for this boot. Very underrated. That felt pretty good. High hopes. 72, second kick. 72 again, exactly the same. Third time lucky. I struck it well. It didn't go very high, so hopefully it's got a lot of power. 72 again, so very consistent. 72 every single time with the clutch fit. So let's move on to our 3rd pair of boots. Next up is one of my favourite Adidas boots, the Pure Chaos. Strike number 1. 72, strike number 2. That one felt good. That was a good strike. Only 69. I've really got to up it now to try and challenge the Prime Knit. So who's going to come out on top? The Pure Chaos or the Prime Knit? 73. So it was my hardest one with the Pure Chaos, but still not quite like the Prime Knit with the 76. Let's move on to our next pair of boots. So let's go a little bit old school now. Nike CDR 360s, a boot which are made for control, but can they strike the ball with power? Kick number 1 with the CDRs. 76 again, so still the highest score. 72, final kick with the CDRs. I've dragged it a little bit. I don't think I've done the CDRs any favours. Oh, you're kidding. 76 again. So the CDRs, our first old school pair of boots, they're now joint top with the Prime Knits. Let's move on to our next pair of boots. So next up, we've got the Evo Speed SLs, which I think are going to be the weakest shot of all, just because they're so lightweight and so thin. Kick number 1. First strike is 72, that's not too bad. 67, so this one really got to up my game. It wasn't a bad strike. It felt alright. Nah, 66. So the Evo Speed SLs, maybe a boot more for lightweight than power. So we're into Messi's boots now. He's probably more well known for finessing it into the corners, but can he strike the ball with power in his Adidas Messi 16.1? 76 miles an hour. So again, 76 is the highest score so far. 66, so it's gone down. I think when you hit it that high crossbar and in, it might just be too high, not enough power. I think it's half decent. So it was 76 again. At this point, I've had about 5 or 6 different pairs of boots, and 76 miles an hour is the hardest I've kicked it so far. So maybe that's my own leg strength, that's my maximum, but we've still got some different boots to go. Some more classic power boots, some scaled down boots, and some fake boots as well. So stay tuned to see if there's any difference across the board with those pairs. So the perfect boots for this challenge, the old school Puma Power Cats. Let's see if we can break the 76 record. 76 again, strike number 2. 72, I've gone down. 73, so still joint top at 76, but one boot coming up has to beat that top score. So next up, we've got the really popular Mercurial Vapor 11. The last speed boot to go was the Evo Speed SL, which got 72 miles an hour. So can the Vapor beat that and also set the new high score? 76, need to beat this 76 miles an hour. I need to do it. 76 again, so the Vapor 11, although it's a speed boot, has smashed the Evo Speed SL. 76 again, so the Vapor 11, 3 scores of 76 in a row. So in terms of being the most powerful, it's joint, and also it's the most consistent so far. Old school vibe once again, Adidas Predator LZs. 76, doing my head in. 76 again, last time with the LZs. 76 for the LZs, 76, still high score. I need to get 77. I've got 6-7 pairs of boots left. I need to do it. All right guys, so I've got the Umbro Acuros on my feet now, and do you know what, I'm pretty hopeful. These feel pretty solid, and I have to beat 76. Only 72 by the Acuro. Of course, 76. 76, Adidas Smartball app. Are you broken? 76 every single time pretty much. So this is a big question. I've got the fake Superflyers on my feet. They feel so thin and also just a little bit too flimsy. So can they actually get the power that I need? To be fair, 76, so although they're fake and they're really cheaply made, they still do get the same amount of power, but I've still got 2 strikes left. So can that fake pair of boots come on top in the most powerful foot boots of the market? Let's find out. 76, 2 on the spin. Last strike with the fake Superflyers up. 76, this is doing my head in that I can't actually get more than 76. That felt like a really good strike, that last one as well. But to be fair, fake Superfly is really, really cheap, but they're joint top of the leaderboard. So the boots I've got on my feet now could be the ones to finally get over 76, and that's because they're the Adidas Predator Pulse with those pretty aggressive power elements. Let's try and get more than 76. 76, I'm not even going to talk about it. Move on. That time, only 65, probably a bit too low. 76, Predator Pulse, highest score, 76, joint top of the leaderboard. All right guys, straight back to it, Adidas X 16.1. Shock, 76, second try. Second strike, 76. That time, third time, only 72, so it went down, but still 76 was the highest score it got, so joint top with the rest. So guys, we've got our first scale down boot, which is the Nike Mercurial Veloce 3. Does it make a difference to power? 76. 76. Last one with the scale down Veloce, but so far doesn't make a difference to power at all. Just a 69, and you know what? That actually felt like quite a good strike. So for it only be 69 compared to 76 last time, I'm not sure that's 100% accurate. So we get into our final 3 boots, and these are the big 3 in my opinion. We've got the High Venom Phantom 3 low here. Only 72, need to up my game. Strike number 2 with the Phantom 3 low. Not the best though, just 72. Final strike, and I thought the Phantom 3s would actually come out pretty high. Just 65, and it felt a really good strike. So the Hibernian Phantom 3 lows, not only didn't they top the leaderboard, they only got a high score of 72. Yes guys, it's finally time. Nike Total 90 lasers, and these feel like a couple of army tanks on my feet. Really bulky, really heavy, massive power elements. Can they break the 76? To be fair, only 68 miles an hour. What are we looking at? Only 66, so maybe they're just too heavy. 76. So on the last strike, I did manage to get 76. So it is joint of the top of the leaderboard, but still not quite 77. So guys, here we go, our last pair of boots and my holy grail Hypervenom finish. First strike, and I need to beat 76. Okay, interesting. Do you know what I'll do? Because it's the last one, I'm not going to show you the score. I'll have my 3 shots, and you can find out if the finish actually comes out on top by looking at the leaderboard. So last strike of the entire Powerball challenge. So guys, how powerful did I strike the ball wearing the Hypervenom finish boots that I've got on my feet at the moment? Well, they got a score of 76 miles per hour, so the same score as a lot of boots in the rest of the list that we tried out today. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you wear on your feet in terms of getting power on the ball. If it's a classic power boot, a speed boot, a scaled down boot, or even a fake boot, it comes down to your own abilities. I can strike the ball hardest at 76 miles per hour. Doesn't matter what I wear on my feet. So that's going to be the same with you guys at home. If you do have the smart ball, let us know what your own score is in the comment section below. But that pretty much wraps up the video. So guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.